That's good, man. I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
Yeah, man. All good, man. So, give a little introduction, man, of who you are, man, for the UK crowd.
Yeah, man. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a steward, man. I've been very blessed and fortunate to be able to share my craft on different platforms and stuff like that, man. So I'm just excited about the journey that God has placed me on. I'm saying the season that He has me in right now. It's spread all the way over to the UK, man. That's a big deal from somebody from the States or whatnot to have those type of people all over the world, all across the globe, really enjoying what you're doing. So I'm very ecstatic about that, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what it is. I mean, there's over in the US, obviously, you got a bigger game like this, the CHH game as it's known, or in general, rap and hip hop. Obviously, it's kind of all the artists kind of stay within the US, don't they? So it's quite hard when you get some UK kind of people saying, "Oh, I know who you are," or "I like the music you do." It's strange, yeah?
Yeah, man, it's very exciting, man, to know that your music is played globally. Like, it's reaching places where you can't go at just right away with your feet, but your music can reach there before you can. So I've just been getting like a great response from it, and I'm very excited about it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. So at the moment, you're live in Pensacola, Florida, right?
Yeah, I'm in Pensacola, Florida right now, man, and enjoying this Florida weather.
Yeah, man, we had a little bit of it today here in England, but according like next to your weather, it would seem freezing cold, probably.
Oh, really?
Probably. I mean, you're used to like 30 Celsius, I presume, so.
Yeah, we're not really equipped for real cold weather here, man. So when we do, we have freeze-overs and stuff like that, man. We have shorts in December.
Yeah, man. So were you born and raised in Pensacola?
Yeah, man, born and raised in Pensacola. Been here all my life, man. I love it.
Yo, so today we're going to be looking at your Black and Gold project. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Okay. Yeah, man, Black Gold is pretty much, it came out of, I got the concept from a position that I was once before God. It's like being in darkness, and God called me out of darkness and brought me to His light.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the concept pretty much, it talks about, when you think about gold, before it's put on the market to be sold, it has to go through like a refinery process, like to burn off all impurities and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the concept, the heartbeat of the album. It's pretty much telling a little bit about my testimony of where I came from, how God spared me from different things, and now I'm being brought to His marvelous light and being perfected into the image of the Son. Yeah, that's pretty much the heartbeat of it, man.
How long ago did that come out?
I just released that album, I believe it was in April of last year. So, yeah, it's just been shy of a year, man.
And how's the reception been on it?
Oh, man, it's been phenomenal. It's been great, man. It's like people being blessed by it. It's spreading out, people being touched by it and coming back with testimonies and how it touched their lives. And you'd be surprised of how some people share the similar testimonies in your life as you just become transparent and open up and start telling the different things that God has brought you from, and others will gravitate towards that. And like, man, you know what? I've been through something similar, and God's been using it as a great instrument, man. So I've just been very fortunate and blessed and humbled by the response from it, and it's going to keep taking off even further, man.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, let's get into it, man. I got 4 tracks picked out, and we're going to do 2 and then 2. So the first 2 that we're going to jump into is Black Gold, the actual Black Gold, and A Glimpse into My World. So do you want to go ahead and introduce them?
Yeah, man. This first track is called Black Gold. It's pretty much the introduction of the album, the heartbeat of it.
What's A Glimpse into My World about?
A Glimpse into My World is pretty much a testimony about my life, of how I started off making music as a young man in the studio in my grandmama's bedroom, banging out tracks and just being all involved in my element of going out to the nightclubs, performing and different things like that. And it pretty much talks about the transition that I went through when I came into the light of Christ or whatnot. But
so let's dig a bit deeper, man. Let's find out who the real Edify is, man. Because this might be the only little window that UK fans or UK fans of general of hip hop get to hear, like, who is Edify, man. So let's break into a bit more, man. Like, what do you get up to on your day-to-day basis in Florida? Like, is music your full-time job, or do you have like other ministries that you're part of, or what's going on?
Yeah, man, music is a great part of my ministry or whatnot, but it's not the main thing that I do. I'm also an active minister in my local church.
Wow.
I believe in preaching the gospel I'm saying? Minus the music, it's just another avenue to it. It's just another avenue pretty much that God has blessed me in. So I don't just rap, I also preach on a regular basis at my church. I really believe in being active in the local church. I don't believe in just being an individual that's just alone by himself and just perform without getting poured into, because it's very necessary for a person to have a covering when they're going out performing at these different places and stuff like that. So, yeah, I believe in supporting the local church, man, being making a difference in your community before you can make a difference anywhere else in the world.
Yeah, man, I understand that. That's a great thing to do, actually, to be part of. So as part of your ministry for your church, like you said, you're an actual minister. Are you like a pastor minister or just part of the church like that?
Oh, I'm a preacher, man, yeah.
Wow, man. Yeah, so as part of your church, do you go out into the streets and do like street ministry?
Yeah, we do a lot of like outreach type things, stuff like that. I go into the projects and I speak to the young people and give them encouraging words and just being a light in dark places. It's like I don't believe in just talking from the pulpit. I like to go outside the four walls of the church and be the church outside of church, if that makes any sense to anyone. It's just pretty much being a light that Christ has called us to be, and not just preaching to the choir, as one would say. It's like I want to showcase them. Yeah,
man, I feel that. Yeah. That's the best thing to do. You got to go outside the walls of the building and actually preach to the... Yeah, man, I understand that completely.
Exactly.
So do you do any like live music events when you go out?
Yeah. I'm always doing performances. I've been on a little tour right now. I had a performance last night that I'm just getting back in shape from. It's like, man, we had a great time, man, and just really just amped up for the Lord, ecstatic, and just seeing the young people come to the Lord and lives being changed and inspired. And it's like that motivates me when I see the response of people or respond to something that God has given you, and you're not doing it for a show, but it's an inwardly thing being shown outwardly. It's like what's your prayer time with the Lord, those secret type moments like that is being put on display in your art form. So I believe in honoring the Lord with my gifts and my talents and stuff like that others may see and inquire a relationship for themselves.